अपन चेक करो देखी दियो. It is impossible actually.
Supplemental list. Item number 1.
May I please, Your Lordship?
Yes.
My Lord, custody since 27/7/2023.
Kindly
27/7/2023.
Yes.
394 turned to 395.
Yes. What is the earlier
affair that some person snatched away gold chain from the complainant, which was subsequently been recovered, and basing on the comprehensive statement of the co-accused, the present prisoner have been implicated. Admittedly, there are antecedents. I have given a detailed affidavit to that effect, my lord. And co-accused has been enlarged on bail by my lord.
This person having
how many antecedents against the co-accused?
14.
Co-accused 14. Yours how many?
11.
So you are scoring better there by committing less crimes. Hopefully they all are reported. Yes, Mr. Gaya.
My lord, I have not received the case diary. So far, the rejection.
No, here he is in custody. So case diary is there in the other case. Have you got it?
No, my lord.
So find out, because there is a difficulty of this bench being sitting.
My lord.
So that please consider.
This bail application has.
Because I am always anxious that whether the matter will be listed, not listed, when the bench will function.
My lord.
This is the difficulty for the court also.
This matter.
Somebody said that tied up matter is still not listed.
First time listed each.
No, I understand, but here you have to tell the office that if a connected BLAPL is there, they should tag the case diary with this. Because once somebody is in custody and one bail is rejected,
yes, my lord.
There is no point in saying that you will obtain case diary. Suppose I pass a direction, what extra you will get? Because earlier, after the considering the case diary, the bail would have been rejected.
My lord, that is the option.
Affidavit copy you have received?
Yes,
12 March 24.
He has given the affidavit.
Mr. Das for the petitioner, Mr. K.K. Gaya, additional standing counsel for the state. Learned counsel, the BLAPL has been filed by the petitioner who is in so and so fast bar since by earlier order dated reject
first time
अरे ये आगुरु मूव करते ना नहीं
फर्स्ट
टाइम फाइल कर since the BLAPL 8450 of 2023 arising out of the FIR and corresponding to Udit Nagar PS case number 96 of 2003 was considered by this bench. And the co-accused has been released on bail. The matter has been placed before this bench. It is submitted by the learned counsel for the petitioner that the petitioner is similarly situated as the petitioner in the earlier BLAPL 8450 of 2023. You have come after rejection by the learned court in season of the matter. However, no, he has the petitioner in the present BLAPL has moved this court after the prayer for bail was rejected. Co page re rahila seta 25 page re
20 page
rejected by order dated 27/9/2023 by the learned court in season of the matter. Para. Copy of the BLAPL para. So bench of para. Again another para. It is submitted by the learned counsel for the petitioner that to seek indulgence of this court as far as prayer for bail is concerned. Affidavit on behalf of the petitioner has been filed by his mother, giving the details of the past allegations of criminal activity against the petitioner. If there could condition thila on being released on bail, you will commit similar types of crimes?
None. No.
So if it is there, you have to mention that. So
there is no such condition
to grant. Otherwise, it becomes very difficult. That you are as on record, you have 11 times you have violated the bail condition.
It is true.
The learned state counsel shall obtain the case diary from the as was placed in BLAPL number 8450 of 2023 and also obtain up-to-date instruction. Upon status of trial बुझचंदी
Trial is not started, madam.
and status of trial list on আজি কেতে তারিখ হইছি 15 ছুটি পড়িলানি 29 କହିହବନି କେବେ କଣ that's a major difficulty for me actually. I am unable to fix any date and I don't know when I'll have
Hello, next Friday you will.
next Friday I cannot fix a bench sir.
Next sitting, my lord, you must.
Yes, list on. So gaya kebe ani paribe
Madam, next sitting, I will.
Friday le hobo
Yes, yes, ma'am.
list on 22/3/2024 oblique when this bench sits next.
Madam.
ଆପଣ ସେ ତ ଅଫିସରେ ବୁଝି ପାରିବେନି ଆପଣ ସେ ଫାଇଲ ଉପରେ ଲେଖି ଦିଅନ୍ତୁ ଯେ କନେକ୍ଟେଡ ଟା
Madam, I will write.
ତ ଷ୍ଟେଟ ଆରେ ସେଟା ବାନ୍ଧି ଆଣି ପୁରା ଫାଇଲ ଟା ଦେହରେ ଲଗେଇ ଦିଅନ୍ତୁ
ସେ ଏବେ କଣ ହଉଛି ନା after disposal of well application, they are returning the CD.
I understand.
I will call.
I understand. ଯଦି କାର୍ବନ କପି ଥିବ ନହେଲେ ଆଣିବାକୁ ପଡିବ ତେଣୁ ବାଇ ଡିଫଲ୍ଟ ନହେଲେ ଆପଣ ଯୋଉଟାକ ମାନେ ଟାଏଡ ଅପ ରେ 17ଟା ଆଜି କେତେ 12ଟା ନା 17ଟା ମତେ କହିଥିଲେ
17. ଆଜି ଆସିଛି
17ଟା ଆଉ ଗୋଟେ 18ଟା ଏଇ 18ଟା ମ୍ୟାଟର ଆପଣ ଯାହା ଲିଷ୍ଟ ରେ ଅଛି ମାଗି ଦିଅନ୍ତୁ ଆପଣ ଅଫିସ ରେ ସର୍କୁଲେଟ କରି ଦିଅନ୍ତୁ
ଆଜ୍ଞା
that is how I am keeping a tab ଯୋଉଟା ଲିଷ୍ଟ ହଉଛି ତାକୁ ସେ I am retaining those lists and following that whether it is listed or not dispose ହେଇଗଲେ ତ either rejection or allowed that's all ତେଣୁ ଏଇଟାକୁ ଆପଣ you can start with this ଯେ ଏଇ 17ଟା ମ୍ୟାଟର ଆପଣ ତାକୁ ଅଫିସ ରେ ସର୍କୁଲେଟ କରନ୍ତୁ ତାଙ୍କ ବ୍ରିଫ ଗୁଡା କାଢନ୍ତୁ ଯଦି ନାହିଁ ମଗାନ୍ତୁ
ଆଜି କରିଦେବି
yes
to
yes please 2
Madam, 2 and 3
ଆଜ୍ଞା
arises out of same PS case as per
non-appearance for the petitioner when the matter is called to grant the last order କିଛି ଥିଲା
acquitted.
list ହେଇଥିଲା ଆଗରୁ
ଆଜ୍ଞା ସେମାନେ acquittal ହେଇଗଲେଣି. That is also instruction of from IIC.
ଆପଣ ସୁଇଚ ଟା ଅନ୍ ଅଛି ଆପଣଙ୍କ ମାଇକ୍ରୋଫୋନ ସୁଇଚ ଅନ୍ ନାହିଁ ହଁ ଆଉଥରେ କଲେ ନାଇଁ ଆଉଥରେ ଅନ୍ କରିକି କୁହନ୍ତୁ
ଆଜ୍ଞା what happened in this case, there are two cases, 2 and 3. Item number 2 and 3 arises out of similar case, and there was a direction whether the
ଆପଣ ମାଇକ୍ରୋଫୋନ ଟା କଣ ହଉଛି କହିଲେ ସେଟା ଆପଣଙ୍କ ଏଠି ରହିଯାଉଛି ତଳକୁ yes
and what happened in this case, last occasion the learned counsel appearing for the petitioner submitted that the accused persons have already been acquitted, and I have also taken instruction that that is the fact. So
on which date they said that they have been acquitted?
Madam,
ମୋ ଅର୍ଡର ସିଟ୍ ଦେଖଉନି ମୋର ଖାଲି ନନ୍ ଆପିୟରାନ୍ସ ହେଇ ଚାଲିଛି ଆପଣଙ୍କର ଇନଷ୍ଟ୍ରକ୍ସନ ଟା ମତେ ଦେଇପାରିବେ
ଆଜ୍ଞା
ତାହେଲେ ଦେଇ ଦିଅନ୍ତୁ ସେଟା ଇନଷ୍ଟ୍ରକ୍ସନ ଟା ଦିଅନ୍ତୁ ତାକୁ କପି କରିକି ଯଦି ନାହିଁ ବି ମୁଁ ଫେରେଇଦେବି
sorry, my lord, that is in another case wrongly attached this. No, sorry.
Non-appearance, Mr. Petitioner none, Mr. K.K. Goya, Additional Standing Counsel for the State. ଏଥିରେ ଗୋଟେ ଡାଇରେକ୍ସନ ଅଛି 9/2 ରେ to obtain case diary and up-to-date instruction.
My lord, case diary is there.
ଅଛି. Non-appearance for the petitioner when the matter is called.
And also
not appeared when the matter was last taken upon 9/2/24 and 1/3/24. To grant further opportunity to the petitioner list on IC 3/2024 oblique when this bench functions next. Farah, the learned DVC submits that the case diary along with instructions is available. Yes, next.
3G arises out of same case and same other another petition.
Earlier order कौन था देखिए?
That is the case diary and also non-appearance or on date 9/2/2024.
ଏଥିରେ ଥିଲା acquitted ବୋଲି?
Case liable court. My lord, 3 times acquitted. I will give the instruction.
अच्छा अच्छा ଆପଣଙ୍କର ସିଟି କେସ୍ ନମ୍ବର କହିଲେ ଆଇଟମ 2 ରେ
Item 2 रे item same city 14/19.
ତାହେଲେ ଆଇଟମ 2 ଟାକୁ ୱେଟ୍ କର
19. 3 ଟା
ଦିଟା ବିଏଲଏପିଏଲ ଗୋଟେ ଗୋଟେ କରିଦେଲେ ହବ ତ
ଆଜ୍ଞା
ତଳ ଲେଖିକି ଯଦି କରିବେ ତ ନହେଲେ ଅଲଗା ଲେଖନ୍ତୁ ଅଲଗା କରନ୍ତୁ କାହିଁକି ଆପଣ ଅପଲୋଡ କରିବା ଡିଫିକଲ୍ଟ ହବ ଠିକ ଅଛି
ଏଥିରେ ଆର୍ଜନ ଖୋଜିର ପଡା 34 ଏଇଥିରେ ଜଏଣ୍ଟ ହେଲା ହଉଛି ଆକୁଟାଲ କଥାଟା
BL APL 5615 এটা হচ্ছে কত 5615 of 2022 petitioner none Mr. Karunakar Goya for the state additional standing until for state on 1/3/2024 the following order was passed in response to the said order ta quote kar dele in response to said order the learned ADJ learned additional learned AD and SJ come special judge full body flag D लिखे पड़े by letter number 540 dated 5/3/2024 has intimated that the CT 14 of 2019 was disposed of on 2010 of 2022. The accused person, namely, Anko na kon koile?
Here is Srimati Mauri Das.
Accused person, Mauri Das, has been acquitted.
Okay. And this.
In view of the above, the petition stands disposed of.
Yeah, 2 and 3, both.
Yes, yes. But in 2, that instruction is not there.
Man, Gokul Sahani ji.
5615 bola?
Accused number 4, Gokul Sahani.
Tapare 3914 lekhontu. In DLAPL 5615, which is on board today, instructions have been received from the learned AD and SJ, come special judge Fulbani, by letter number 540 dated 5/3/2024, that CT 14 of 2019, out of which the present BLAPL arises, was disposed of on 2010-2022. The accused person, समस्त का ना लिखी जो आरटारे भी देखिए कि मदीना खान, मौरी दास, पार्वती महाराज, and Gokul Sahani were acquitted by the learned trial court. For in view of the above, the petition stands disposed of. Appearance non to lekhuchanti abo. ठीक ଅଛି. 2 and 3 disposed of in view of disposal of CT 14. Yes.
Oh.
IA 60 of 2024 none appears for the petitioner when the matter is called. To grant further opportunity, list on IC 3/2024 oblique where this bench functions next. Yes, next.
Hi, my lord, I am in receipt.
Yes, please.
On behalf of him, that's 1 week after.
Mr. B.C. Mahanti for the petitioner, Mr. K.K. Gaya, additional standing counsel for the state. The learned counsel for the petitioner seeks further accommodation to advance arguments. Counsel for the petitioner being present being present in the virtual court, High Court of Orissa, Khurda at Bhubaneswar. 6. Further accommodation to advance arguments as prayed for. List on. When do you want, sir? Mr. Mahanti?
Next week or next week.
ମାନେ 22 ରେ ନା ତା ପରେ ୱିକ୍ ରେ?
ତା ପରେ week ରେ କରିବି।
ତା ପରେ ୱିକ୍ ରେ ତ ଛୁଟି ଅଛି। ଲିଷ୍ଟ ଅନ୍ 28/3/2024 आज प्रेड फॉर
Yes, ma'am.
3/2024 oblique कर दियंतु से दिस बेस केस डायरी और स्टेटमेंट अच्छी।
My lord, everything there one.
Well, on a basis submits that case diary along with statement of the victim recorded under section 164 of CRPC is available.
Ma'am.
Yes, next.
6. As per the earlier order of my lord, I have said the request of the independent witnesses, namely Durga Prasad Reddy, that is
Deposition copy पाइले अपना?
period 2, period 1, already I have said earlier. Period 2 was also said, is also said.
No, the question copy I have not received.
देखो ସେଥିରେ ଥିଲା ଯେ ସବୁଗୁଡାକ ନଥିଲା।
ଗୋଟାଏ ଥିଲା, one deposition is there.
Already wisely I have sent the deposition of the independent witnesses to the IAIT.
Deposition can be done. Oh, then the copies of the deposition.
କଣ କାହାର ପାଇଲେ କହିଲେ?
Period 1, the metal witnesses, that is ASF exercise.
ନାଇଁ ଟିକେ ରୁହନ୍ତୁ ମିଷ୍ଟର ପାଢୀ, ସେ ମୁଁ ପଚାରୁଛି ଆଡିସନାଲ ଷ୍ଟାଣ୍ଡିଂ କାଉନସିଲ କୁ। Can see in your screen. PW2 ର ଦେଖିଲେ? PW2 ଆଉ
Period 1.
We have received only one, that is PW1.
PW1
My lord.
ନାଇଁ ଆପଣ ପ୍ରୋବ୍ଲେମ ହଉଛି ସେ କହୁଛନ୍ତି ପଠଉଛନ୍ତି ଆପଣ ପାଉନାହାନ୍ତି।
I will verify. Only one is I have received and he has supported the possession witness.
ବୋଲେ ଆପଣ କୁହନ୍ତୁ ଆଇଏଙ୍କୁ ସବୁଗୁଡା ଦେବେ ଆଣିକି ଆପଣ।
My lord.
ଯଦି ଡିଫିକଲ୍ଟି ହଉଛି ଇମେଲରେ ଆପଣ ଆଇଏଙ୍କୁ କୁହନ୍ତୁ ଆଣିକି ଦେବେ। ଏଇଟା ଦିଥର ଆର୍ଜନ ହେଲାଣି।
I pray one thing.
ପାଢୀ ଆପଣଙ୍କର ରିମୋଟ ଲୋକେସନ ରୁ କଲେ ଏଇ ପ୍ରୋବ୍ଲେମ ଟା ହବ। And when you are in a paperless thing, the bail has now become completely paperless.
I pray one thing, my lord.
Yes.
A friend can contact me and can send in WhatsApp, I can download.
अरे से पठेलेଣି ଦିଥର ଆଜ୍ଞା।
ନାଇଁ ଆମ
ଆପଣଙ୍କର ଏଜିଙ୍ଗରେ ମେଲ ରେ ସେ ଦିଥର ପଠେଇଲେଣି।
And 4/3/2024 I have sent, and again I have sent 6/3/2024. Wisely I have sent.
ଟିକେ ଅଫିସରେ ଆଜି ବର୍ତ୍ତମାନ ଚେକ୍ କରନ୍ତୁ।
ଆଜ୍ଞା।
I think your office is not working in that ମାନେ is not unable to handle it. ଆପଣ 6/3 ଆଉଥରେ ପଠେଇଲେ?
Sir,
ଆଜି ଆଉଥରେ ମେଲ ପଠାନ୍ତୁ ସବୁଗୁଡାକ।
ଆଜି ପଠାନ୍ତୁ।
ମେଲ ଆପଣ କୋଉଠି ପଠଉଛନ୍ତି?
sir,
ରେଜିଷ୍ଟର୍ଡ ପୋଷ୍ଟ ନା ସ୍ପିଡ ପୋଷ୍ଟ?
through email.
Yes, Mr. Ratha. I'm sorry, I'm so sorry. Mr. Padhi.
I have sent the Gmail.
କୋଉଠି ପଠେଇଲେ? ଇମେଲ କୋଉଠି ପଠେଇଲେ?
Virtual code. From the virtual code.
Sorry?
From the virtual code mail.
আমরা advocate general office को पठेଇଛନ୍ତି ନା ରେଜିଷ୍ଟ୍ରି को ପଠେଇଛନ୍ତି?
Yes, ma'am.
अब ସେଠି କିଏ କୋର୍ଟ ଆସିଷ୍ଟାଣ୍ଟ ଅଛନ୍ତି? ଆପଣଙ୍କ ସାଙ୍ଗରେ କୋର୍ଟର କିଏ ଆସିଷ୍ଟାଣ୍ଟ ଅଛନ୍ତି ରେଜିଷ୍ଟ୍ରି ତରଫରୁ?
Okay.
ନମସ୍କାର। ଆପଣଙ୍କର ସେ ଯୋଉ डिपोजिशन कॉपीटा पठेइचंती एजीको रे
Yes, ma'am. To the Gmail ID of London Advocate General.
हां ताले गोटे काम करिवे आज आउतरे पठेइ दियंतु जस्ट रीसेंड इट
आज्ञा
नोटिस काइंडली इंश्योर कि से जेतडा देइचंती डिपोजिशन कॉपी 1 2 3 4 से केतडा देइचंती
आज्ञा
जस्ट रीसेंड इट काना पाड़ी सर जानना दी रेस्ट कोड रजिस्टर पोस्ट की कोतरे आछि स्पीड पोस्ट जो मेल आछि कोतरे आछि पैसा जानना से बुझिबे ठीक अछि मिस्टर पाड़ी सेंड मिस्टर पाड़ी पे एसएन पाड़ी लास्ट ऑर्डर सेम एसएन पाड़ी फॉर द पिटिशनर being present at the virtual court High Court of Orissa Ganjamat Berhampur addresses arguments. Mr. Gaya AC submits that he has not been able to retrieve the copies of the depositions of the PWs furnished and forwarded by email by the learned counsel for the petitioner. The learned counsel for the petitioner is again requested to forward those email from the virtual court at Berhampur to the office of the Advocate General. The learned ASC shall take out the copies through his office and go through the same to assist the court on the next date. Mr. Pari, one request से जो आपनकर जो अछंती असिस्टेंट एसओ से जानि परिबेनी कोटा डिपोजिशन कार से जोटा पठेबे आपन ते देखि देबे से फाइल ता देखिला परे से पठे देबे he will show you the file आप जो मेल रे अटैचमेंट थिवो देखि देबे yes list on 22/3/2024 oblique when this bench sits next.
7.
Mr. Gaya, in this case, the PWs are not supporting.
So far as one I have received, PW1 has supported, he is official witness.
Two देखुनांती?
No, two are passing.
नहीं, 2 थिला. Mr. Nanda कहते 2 थिला, 3 4 नथिला.
हाँ, सेटा PR ता छोटो कम थिबे सखी.
Yes, Mr. Das.
May I please, Your Honor?
Yes.
7, 9, okay, 10. Both are arising out of the same case. The present petitioner was been apprehended on 12/2/2023. More than a year, he is inside the custody. Charge sheet submitted on 17.
This is 13562, Mr. Das. 13562. You are now placing the number is 13562.
13562. Okay. First item is 13562.
Serial number 7.
Shipati Singh.
Right. Konto.
May I please, Your Honor? The present petitioner was been apprehended on 12/2/2023.
Yes.
Charge sheet submitted on 17/5/2023. This is a case, my lord. It can be borne out that somehow or other a case has been instituted. The plea of the present petitioner is that he has been falsely entangled due to previous inimical relationship. And moreover, the present petitioner who has been entangled in the case under section, my lord, that is 147.
No, Mr. Just it's not exactly against or favoring anyone. The report I have obtained, I have received from the Lord District Judge is that
My lord.
Posted to 22/3/2024 for hearing on the point of charge.
Charge, my lord.
Then अपन कितने दिन से रोइलेनी से कितने दिन रोइलेनी थे?
He is in custody since 11/2/2023.
More 12 to
11/2/23.
And charge sheet has been filed
ବର୍ଷେ ମାସେ।
at 17/5/2023.
ବର୍ଷେ ମାସେ ରହିଲେନି ଆଉ କଣ ରଖି କଣ କରିବେ ଆଉ
Only thing is that this person having a
criminal accident.
antecedent ପାଇଁ ତ reject ହେଇଥିଲା, but the thing is that now after rejecting also there is no progress in the trial.
Imposing any stringent condition, your lordship.
ଦୁଇ ଜଣ ଫ୍ୟାମିଲି ମେମ୍ବର ରହିବେ।
हाँ, as your lordship. And he will appear before the PS.
ସେ ଅମୂଲ୍ୟ ରତ୍ନ ପଣ୍ଡା ସେଟାକୁ modify କରିବା ପାଇଁ ଚାହୁଁଛନ୍ତି, ସେଟା ଆପଣ ଯଦି ସେଟା ଚେଷ୍ଟା କରିବେ ସେଟା କଣ ହବ କହିଲେ that is a spiral. Then the court will ask who are those family members who are not having, so be ready for that, or you can take instruction, that's another thing.
Your lordship may kindly impose to that extent.
I'll report that condition because I don't know, because the risk is that by order of granting bail, the person is again unleashed on the society. You saw the last matter where 13 having 13 incidents have been granted bail. 11. He says that 11. And in all 11 cases he has been granted bail. Well, and it is a similar allegation. Nine. Mr. Gaya?
My lord,
Yes, Mr. Das, you can also say what are the other similar allegations?
this person having different category of cases.
Different. Okay.
420.
But I was saying that they are vehemently objecting because similar allegations.
My lord, so far as the 7 is concerned, that is 8 antecedent.
ସବୁ ତକ
And the easy.
Actually, the contents of the affidavit is in sync with your
ଆଜ୍ଞା
affidavit ଅଛି ଆପଣ ପାଖରେ କପି ପାଇଛନ୍ତି?
हाँ,
It is dated
ଅଛି
ସବ୍ୟାସ ସିଂ ଓଡ଼ିଆରେ ଲେଖା ହେଇଛି 8/1/24।
My lord,
ମୋର ବି କଣ ଶୁଭୁନି କି?
ହଁ ଶୁଭୁଛି।
ଟିକେ ବଢେଇ ଦେଲେ ବୋଧେ ହନ୍ତା, ଟିକେ ଯଦି ବଢେଇ bill appeal has been filed, ପୁରା ଫାର୍ଷ୍ଟ paragraph ଲେଖିଲେ, since by earlier order dated 18/10/2023 in BL appeal number 4013 of 2023, the prayer for grant of bail to the petitioner was rejected by this bench in terms of the जो कौन सा 2 of 2023 instead of standing order, in terms of the standing order, so and so, the matter has been placed before this bench for consideration of the renewed prayer for bail as made in the present BL appeal. Para. The learned counsel for the petitioner submits that the petitioner is in custody since
11 to 2000.
11 to 2023.
23.
That is more than a year. And there has not been much progress as far as trial is concerned. It is submitted that considering the period of detention already undergone by the petitioner, court may consider his prayer sympathetically as far as prayer for bail is concerned. It is submitted that the petitioner is a local person, shall subject himself to the jurisdiction of the product waiting season of the matter, and shall abide by the terms and conditions that would be imposed if the court is inclined to grant bail to the petitioner. The learned additional standing counsel, referring to the materials contained in the case diary furnished by the investigating agency and the past allegations of criminal activity against the petitioner, opposes the prayer for bail. However, it is not disputed at the bar that the affidavit furnished by the petitioner seeking indulgence of the court indicating the past allegations of criminal activity is in sync with the police report. Para. regarding the status of trial, by order dated, by order dated 5/3/2024, this court has sought for instructions from the learned court in session of the matter. नहीं 1/3 এটা by order dated नहीं 1/3 letter letter dated 5/3 1/3/2023 this court had sought for instruction. In response thereto, the learned court in session of the matter by letter number 516 dated 14/3/2024. Right, just a second. Let me check again. हाँ ठीक है marked by 14 marked as flag C of the case brief, marked as flag C of the case, kept in the case brief, indicates the following. Indicates that the case record was received in this court on transfer from the learned session judge Balangir on 5/3/24. Now stop. Now the case is posted to 22/3/24 for hearing on the point of charge. Having heard the learned counsel for the petitioner, the learned additional standing counsel for the state, and the report of the learned court in session of the matter regarding status of trial, the court is inclined to grant bail to the petitioner subject to such stringent terms and conditions as would be imposed by the learned court in session of the matter. Which shall also include the following conditions. So सबुड़ा का condition दे देंगे, तो ताको edit करते हैं.
9 is the curative.
Two family members. My lord, two family members.
9 Sunil Swain, my lord.
कितने 21टा आंकड़े 21टा अच्छी.
Nine day, there are two petitions.
Petitioner.
हाँ. अपने जो अपने जो 1-2 करी फाइल कर दोचंती डिजोनर पिटिशनर कर गोटे फाइल कले लेखियाटा बहुत असुविधा होची. Petitioners, so we are ending up rejecting one and granting one.
My lord.
M.S.Sahoo थोड़े रुसी पड़े तापर सेकंड टा ग्रांट है.
A petition ने 2 number 5टा case अछि. I have also 5 number cases.
2 are 5 cases and one in the name of one there will be involving 7 cases.
Khali in respect of petition number 1725.
13581 रे डिजोनर पिटिशनर.
My lord. Same thing. Same order lords में का.
सुनील स्वाई 28 वर्ष कर केतेटा केस
7
श्रीकांत मटराई पूरे 5टा इथर खाली गोटे ऐड करंतु पिटिशनर्स कर देबे एटा किंतु ऑर्डर लिखा हो ताले अपन तो एफिडेविट अलगा
नहीं एफिडेविट समस्त कर दे द पिटिशनर नंबर
समस्त हासिंग ताले अपन करंतु समस्त कहबे जहार कम थियो आ गुटे लेहे करी के आसीबे कष्ट रे
आई हेडशॉट आई विल फाइट
इन रे आपण गोटे काम करिवे जे तो 5टा रे छाड़ पछन 7टा रे छाड़ पछन समस्त पे 7टा लेहे करी के आसीबे दीदी दादा शॉर्टेज थियो सो ऑर्डर टा देखि सुविधा हो
in respect of petition number 1 7 cases and in respect of petition number 2 5 cases.
Right.
Only that much we
ground रे टू रिजेक्ट हिजबे कथा.
आगे
अरे सिमिलरली सिचुएटेड नो ना.
हां सिमिलर बा
आपण रिपीट रे कम दोचन दे कोन तो
गोटे दिटा पछन
ऐड करो तो गोटे तार सबमिशन दे सो दास रो सबमिशन दे दैट कंसीडरिंग द एज ऑफ द पिटिशनर्स. अच्छा ट्रायल ता सही कोटे दाल से गोटे ट्रायल
हां गोटे आरे कि
सेटा सेतरे अछि कि नहीं सेतरे अच्छा This is 1358 upon number ठीक है देखो 13581
हाँ 1351
13581.
केस चिट्ठी नंबर टा केते पड़िलो 517 अच्छा एटा 517 14314 लेखन 517 14314 बाकी सब समान रहबो चिट्ठी नंबर टा चेंज होला out of average that it is submitted by the learned counsel for the petitioner that considering the age of the petitioner he may be given a chance to rebuild his life by coming back to the community and lead a normal social life. Same I guess same condition. We do not have any member. Don't freely report that letter.
Well, 10. Next item is 10.
No, 1021 antecedent. He is a habitual offender and in the year 2022.
10 ରୁହନ୍ତୁ
22.
10 ଟା ରୁହନ୍ତୁ ତ କୋର୍ଟରେ
अर्जुन ଆଉ ଗୋଟେ ଦିନ
ଆର୍ଜନ କରିଦିଅନ୍ତୁ ହଁ ହଁ
Having 307, a number of cases 307 in
Political motivated whether to put it
ପଲିଟିକାଲ ମୋଟିଭେଟେଡ ମିଷ୍ଟର ରାୟଙ୍କର ଫେଭରାଇଟ ଇଏ ସେ ଜଣେ ଚାମ୍ପିୟନ ସେ ଜଣେ 30 ବର୍ଷ ହେଲା କ୍ରାଇମ କରୁଛନ୍ତି ସବୁବେଳେ ପଲିଟିକାଲ ମୋଟିଭେଟ
political motive.
ଲେଖନ୍ତୁ ଏଇଟା ଦାସ ଫର ଦ ପିଟିସନର ମିଷ୍ଟର କରୁଣାକର ଗୟା ଫର ଦ AC for the opposite party.
oblige
The learned counsel for the petitioner seeks accommodation to advance arguments as prayed for. केबे रखिबे सर
1 week after थाउ ଆଉ 8-10 दिन
and this after a week when this bench sits next.
oblige
Serial देखिए मंदरो serial देखिए 8 ठीक है Yes, Mr. Das, ताकि हाउस अरेस्ट छाड़ले कौन कंडीशन रखिया
May I please?
नहीं तो किसको
दीदी पाइले नहीं I'm sorry मैंने ये I started with younger Mr. Das.
can I submit before 6 छोटा उठे उठे देले भलो होता
नहीं काचड़ा उठे କିନ୍ତୁ କାଚଟା ଫୋପଡା ହଉଛି
इंटरेक्शन पे
ଆମକୁ ଖାଇବୁ କିଛି ଦେଇଦେଲେ ମତେ ଦେଇଦେଲେ ଟେବୁଲ
देखो लाइब्रेरी को डोल
गेलो बागे ଲାଗୁଛି
हां एट
ଅବାଗେ
ଖାଲି ସେ ଯୋଉଟାକ ଅନ୍ୟ ଗୁଡାକର ତ ଆପଣଙ୍କର ପାୱାର ନାହିଁ କୋତେ ଟ୍ରାନ୍ସପୋର୍ଟ ଜାନକୀର ଟ୍ରାନ୍ସପୋର୍ଟ
yes
କାନ୍ତିଆ ରେଡି also transport and ଖାଲି ନରସିଂହ ମୂର୍ତ୍ତି
only for nursing
ଆପଣ ଇନଫର୍ମାଣ୍ଟ ପାଇଁ
ମୁଁ ତାଙ୍କ ପାଇଁ
ଆଉ ଯୋଗାଯୋଗ ଟ୍ରାନ୍ସଫର ହେଲେ
ଆଜ୍ଞା
ଆଚ୍ଛା ଓହୋ ସେଇଟା ଯୋଉ ଆପଣ ଯୋଉ ସେ ତିନିଟା ଇନସିଡେଣ୍ଟ ଥିଲା ଆପଣ ପାଇଗଲେ ଟ୍ରାନ୍ସଫର କାହିଁ କରୁଥିଲେ
ନାଇଁ ନାଇଁ ମୋ ପାଖକୁ
ଆପଣ ଯୋଉ ପାଇଲେ ଏଇ ଗ୍ରୁପରେ ଆପଣ ଗୋଟେ ପାଇଲେନି କି ବେଳ
ଆଜ୍ଞା
ତାଙ୍କର ତିନିଟା ନା ଦିଟା ଆଣ୍ଟିଡେଣ୍ଟ ଥିଲା
ଦି ଜଣଙ୍କୁ ଦେଇଛନ୍ତି
ଜଣେ ଯେ କମ ଆଣ୍ଟିଡେଣ୍ଟ ଥିଲା
ଆଜ୍ଞା ଆଉ ଜଣଙ୍କର 4ଟା ଅଛି ଆଉ ଜଣଙ୍କର
ସିରିୟସ ଆଲିଗେସନ ଚାରିଟା ଯେ ସିରିୟସ ସବୁଠୁ ହାଇଏଷ୍ଟ କଣ ଅଛି ଚାରିଟା
307 07
ନରସିଂହ ମୂର୍ତ୍ତିଙ୍କର କଣ ଆପଣ ଦେଖିଲେ କଣ କଣ୍ଡିସନ ଇମ୍ପୋଜ କରିହବ
କେତେ ଆଇଟମ ଫାଷ୍ଟ ନରସିଂହ ମୂର୍ତ୍ତି ନରସିଂହ ଆର କୋଉଠି ଆର ତ ନାହିଁ ଏଥିରେ ନରସିଂହର ତ ନାହିଁ ଏଇଠି ଜାନକୀ ନରସିଂହ
ନା ହାଉସ ଆରେଷ୍ଟେଡ
14ଟା ଅଛି
ନରସିଂହ ତ ସେଇ ଗ୍ରାଉଣ୍ଡ so that is how only consideration was that his age.
yes
He is now 73 or 74.
today is his birthday
ଓହୋ ମାନେ ସେଠି ଗୁଳି ଫୁଳି ଫୁଟଉଛନ୍ତି ନା କଣ ବାର୍ଥଡେ ସେଲିବ୍ରେଟ କେମିତି କରୁଛନ୍ତି ଗୁଳି ଫୁଟଉଛନ୍ତି ବ୍ଲାକ୍ ଫାୟାର ନା କଣ
ନା
ଜେଲ ରେ କାଇଁ
ଆପଣଙ୍କର ଆଉ କେତେଟା ୱିଟନେସ୍ ଏକ୍ସାମିନ୍ ହେଲେଣି? କିଛି ହେଇନି, ଚାର୍ଜ ବି ହେଇନି। ହାଉସ୍ ଆରେଷ୍ଟ କଣ୍ଡିସନ କଣ ଦେଖିଲେ?
ଘର ଲୋକ ଯିବେ ଆଉ।
Lord, in that Gautam Navlekha case, my lord, ହଁ, ଗୌତମ ନବଲେଖା ଆଣନ୍ତୁ।
କୋର୍ଟରେ ଅଛି, ଥିଲା ଜଜମେଣ୍ଟଟା ଥିଲା।
Page 594, paragraph 57. My lord, what? My lord, what? Yes, please. So it is about house arrest in India, my lord. In India, the concept of house arrest has its root in paragraph 55. Yeah. So house arrest in India, that concept was explained in paragraph 57. But 56, we may also notice the government submitted that lesser reasons were required in order to justify. Page 593 and upper 592 मते कहले। मैं 594 पढ़ुछ। 4, sorry. 594 house arrest in India. Yes. Para 57. So in India, the concept of house arrest has its roots in laws providing for preventive detention. Section 5 of the NSA 1980 is a law providing for preventive detention. Section 5 reads as follows. अच्छा. So then para 59, Lord. Yes. Notice that, Lord, since I did not quote the provision because this is a case of under Section National Security Act. Now, right. So in fact, I skipped through that. I can apply that section. Right. Not supposed right. As 59 कहले, we noticed that state of Rajasthan was Shamsher Singh was a case under the said that it was a case where the High Court had, after passing the order of detention on certain grounds, gave certain directions. The detainee was to be released from the central jail, but thereafter it was directed that the detainee be placed under house arrest or in place like Dak Bungalow or circuit house with members of his family consisting of his wife and children. The authorities were to permit interview with other relatives. Also, if the detainee was kept outside the house, this court allowed the appeal of the state, finding that the requirements of law in relation to detention had been complied. Another difficulty which I have realized, the cost is very high. Yes. The kind of bill you are raising, when state is saying, not you in the sense, state is raising to the petitioner is very high. It runs to several lakhs in one case in Delhi. Yes, lots of is right. So then it is part of a decision. Like, there is no point in referring to that. In that case of Sanjay Singh, right. So he says that this is exorbitant. Because then now the problem is once he is kept in house arrest, unlike a jail, then separate security has to be arrested. Exactly. It's not that easy. And secondly, he will raise those bills. Obviously, when he can't prevent also. Considering his old age, he will also seek for assistance, physical presence of his family members. So that burden will also be taken note of by the state authority. It's not a better alternative. It's not a better alternative. No. So at least keeping the matter pending, I have been able to think about this. But now keeping this matter, काम करछु ना काम को. हाँ. वो कथा आपको मत क्या लागू माइक्रोफोन में असले वाले तो कुछ. I didn't hear. Since there is no such provision for automatic cancellation of bail, so Lord, my experience has after going through various judgments, my Lord, the only mode
mode through which the petitioner or the accused can be pressurized not to commit any similar offense?
The automatic cancellation is a harshest. No, so I am adding that condition. Shall file cancellation for bail, investigating agency, informant, public victim.
And that may be considered by the session judge with
He cannot. He cannot because it is rejected. This is by High Court.
Yes.
So they will file that before the High Court. That is a very harsh condition. Because no, by order I am directing in almost in so many cases.
Yes.
Any violation of any of the terms and conditions shall result in filing of petition for cancellation of bail by the investigating agency, by informant, public victim. Now the bars, the response is that informant and victim should be avoided. The reason being, frivolously they will file also. I mean, or maybe a small pin picking will result in filing of a cancellation petition. But still then in these kind of cases, I will include that. That is there. So those conditions I have been discussing with you and in the bar. Those 10, 20 conditions, 10, 15 conditions I am imposing. And last is that.
But then the question will arise whether the court which granted the bail, that court will hear the cancellation or the sessions court will hear the cancellation.
In that Chhattisgarh case or Madhya Pradesh, Supreme Court has now held that the bail which granted the court which granted bail should consider cancellation.
Then you will not see, I mean, this High Court.
So yes, that I explained them. That once this High Court, I mean, ideally they should go to the trial court. But once this condition, the High Court may direct the trial court shall consider, or High Court may simply reject it, reject the bail. I'm sorry, cancel the bail.
Yes.
It's the other way around. You make cancellation petition, the bail will be cancelled.
Now, in many cases, while releasing the accused, while allowing the bail petitioner, lordship is remanding the matter back to trial court to fix the conditions. Now,
but those minimum 14 conditions are 10 conditions are imposing. One is their cancellation.
My lord.
And the first one, some difficulty is there, that family member. But here, other than family member, there is no condition. That is not possible.
Family member is too much.
No, this house arrest becomes a very expensive proposition, difficult for state, and definitely difficult as far as financial implication is concerned for the accused. It's not an easy condition actually. It's not a better alternative, so to say. Mr. S.S. Rai for the petitioner. Mr.
S.N. Das.
I'm sorry. No, note kariya pe Mr. Surajananda Das for the additional standing counsel for the state. You are assigned or anyone with you also? I will mention that name.
Both.
Mr. Karunakar Ogaya and Mr. Karunakar Ogaya, additional standing counsel for the state.
कहाँ रोड ये दब्बा को बाहर चलते हुए काम कर रहे हो ये ऑर्डर रिचुअल कर दो But there is one apprehension raised by the IIC, the IU. In his letter dated R-24, he is saying that in this case, some of the accused persons being in interim protection by the Honorable High Court were further involved in two more cases of 294, 506, 534 and another 294, 341, 506. And in all these cases, the K. Narasimhamurthy is the main conspirator.
No, I couldn't get you. Here, Narasimhamurthy has been named in the affair. In these cases, the IAC is saying, if I followed you correctly, that after being released on bail, they have violated interim bail. After the other accused person.
Not about this petition.
I understand. Other accused persons having granted interim bail have violated the condition.
They have engaged in the similar offences.
He should have filed cancellation.
While the accused person being in interim protection, so interim protection anticipatory bail, no coercive action that order rules.
Oh, anticipatory bail. See it at all.
Anticipatory bail someone nahi chandi. Apart from this, my lord,
anticipatory bail is easier to get a cancellation order. He should have filed actually. Mr. S.S. Rai for the petitioner. No, the anticipatory bail, the consideration is different actually. Court may grant in grave situation, court may grant anticipatory bail. So BL appeal has been filed. First paragraph pura rahila. Second paragraph rahila, since by earlier order dated 5/10/2023, passed in BL appeal number 8979 of 2023. The prayer for bail of the petitioner, earlier prayer for grant of bail by the petitioner was rejected. But अब टिके बढ़े दियो, मतलब इस better होगा. टिके sound बढ़े दियो. The matter has been placed before this bench for consideration of a prayer for bail afresh in terms of the what is that? कौन सेटा कहउछंती?
Ramesh Jan, Ramesh Jani case
ना ना. That High Court जोटा आपनकर standing order number 2 that dated so and so the matter has been placed. Para. The learned counsel for the petitioner submits that the petitioner has completed, the petitioner is incarcerated since
6/7/23.
in 6/7/23. He has in the meanwhile completed 73 years today. About one gift pardon? Gift birthday gift completed 73 years and his past history of ailments continue to afflict him as the days go by. Para. He submitted that in the meanwhile, the trial has not progressed much.
Charge was not framed.
In as much as charge is yet to be framed.
Yes.
trial has not commenced it.
Trial has not commenced कर दिया था. Trial has not commenced. Stop कर दिया. Para. Since the by earlier order referring to the past activities of the petitioner, the bill was rejected. It is submitted by the learned counsel for the petitioner that the petitioner shall abide by all the terms and conditions that would be imposed by this court if the court is inclined to grant bail to the petitioner. It is submitted that the petitioner shall subject himself to the jurisdiction of the learned court in session of the matter and cooperate with the trial. Para. The learned additional standing counsel appearing for the state, referring to the materials contained in the case diary, the past allegations of criminal activity against the petitioner, opposes the prayer for bail. However, it is not disputed at the bar that the petitioner is aged about 73 years, has has a history of ailments as noticed in the earlier BLAPL 8979 of 2023, when he was subjected to medical examination by the orders of the court. We submitted by the Learned Additional Standing Council that it is submitted by the Learned Additional Standing Council that referring to the concern expressed by the investigating agency that suitable terms and conditions have to be imposed if the court is inclined to grant bail to the petitioner. Para. Suitable को stringent कर दें. Para. Having had the Learned Counsel for the petitioner, the Learned Additional Standing Council, considering the age of the petitioner and the fact that the trial is yet to commence, as the petitioner, the court is inclined to grant bail to the petitioner subject to such stringent terms and conditions that would be imposed by the Learned Court in season of the matter, which shall include the following conditions. So, there were two family members, two members of the immediate family of the petitioner shall stand surety. And that instead of automatic cancellation, the condition is that in case of any violation or deviation, shall result in filing a petition for cancellation of bail by the investigating agency, informant, victim. That should be actually effectively utilized against these kind of persons. Because you just mark. In 14 cases, he has been granted bail. He has violated.
Yes.
How many cancellations have been filed? 14 should have been filed, but not a single has been filed. So obviously, I mean, once a cancellation is filed, then perhaps they will realize the rigors of law that it may the liberty granted is also limited.
It's conditional. Yes. Yes.
So that maybe they have to be educated. But then Mr. Rai and Mr. Sahoo will complain about their livelihood. So yes.
My lord, I may be permitted to correct the year of the GR case.
Okay, you mentioned in the opening sentence, the Learned Counsel for the petitioner submit that some inadvertent typographical error have crept in while typing the petition, and he seeks leave to correct the same in the court. The corrections be carried out in the petition and in support being endorsed by the Learned Counsel for the petitioner by putting his signature.
I will correct it on court.
Yes, court today. And also shall be also countersigned by the court master.
Copy in course of the day.
Copy to go to he na pare.
कल से लाइन टा रहिले साइन कर देबो
कोटा कहले
कॉपी इन कोर्स ऑफ द डे रहिले से करि देबो
ए अपलोड तो करे चेष्टा करिया आज तो आपनकर बेन दस्खत हे परियोनी
काली की इवन मिलियो तो बर्थडे टा बोली
बर्थडे कोन आपन तो गिफ्ट देई नांदी मना कले आपण যদি টেক টেক করথান্তে সে কাটি থান্তে आपण নিজে নিজে করंतु आपण मिस्टर साहू कानी न तो सो दास मिस्टर पप्पी मिस्टर गया सोन डाकंतु yes
so good karo next also same my lord 9 cases that connected 135
बॉयस टेस्ट हेला नहीं टेस्ट रे बॉयस हेला
65
हां हो 8 वर्ष रहंतु
so
आगे से प्रॉब्लम कोन हेछि कि 9टा केस से 9टा जाक से वायलेट करले गोटे भी कैंसिलेशन फाइल होला
506 केस गुडा को
हो
सब 506 केसेस इन दिस केस my lord
ए उतर को 307 302 हे कि रहि गेला ना 2 हो रहि गेला
2 हेतिला कोडे बाहर तांते
से ना हो रहि गेला
ना ना किछ हो नै आगे गोडरे गोटे इंजुरी अछि दैट इज
सेरा कोन देखि नांदी
ଆଜ୍ଞା ଦେଖିଛି that was annexed malord.
Yes.
Two injury, one is grievous, one is simple malord.
ସେ ଶୁଣନ୍ତୁ ସେ ଷ୍ଟାଇଲଟା ଆଜ୍ଞା ସେ ଜେଲରେ ରହିଲା ପରେ କମିବ। ଏଇ ଯୋଉ କ୍ରିମିନାଲ ପ୍ରୋକ୍ଲିଭିଟି ଆପଣ 10 ଥର ବେଲରେ ଯିବେ, 10 ଥର କ୍ରାଇମ କରିବେ, ଆସ୍ୟୁମିଂ କି ଆପଣ ସବୁ ରିପୋର୍ଟ ହଉଛି, 20 ଏମିତି ଲୋକଙ୍କର 20ଟା କ୍ରାଇମ ହେଲେ 10ଟା ରିପୋର୍ଟ ହୁଏ।
ସେଇଥିରେ
13 cases filed against the present informant malord. That has not been executed by the
ସେଇଟା ଗୋଟେ ଭାରତୀୟ ଦଣ୍ଡ ସଂହିତାର ଆମେଣ୍ଡମେଣ୍ଟ ଆଣନ୍ତୁ, ଯାହା ନାଁରେ ଥିବ ତାକୁ ସେ କମ୍ପ୍ଲିଟ ଡିଫେନ୍ସ ପଢିଥିବେ ଚାପ୍ଟରଟା ପଢୁଛନ୍ତି ନା ନାଇଁ, କୋଉଟା କଣ କମ୍ପ୍ଲିଟ ଡିଫେନ୍ସ କୋଉଟା,
ଯୋଉଟା
ଏକ୍ସିଡିଂ ରାଇଟ୍ ଟୁ ପ୍ରାଇଭେଟ ଡିଫେନ୍ସ
90
ତାପରେ ଇନସାନିଟି ଇନଫାନ୍ସି। ତେଣୁ ଆପଣ ଏଟା ଆଣନ୍ତୁ ଯେ ଜଣଙ୍କ ନାଁରେ 13ଟା ଥିବ ତାକୁ ଜଣେ ମାରି ଦେଇପାରିବ, ସେଇଟା
ସେଇଟା
ସେ ସେଗୁଡାକ ପଲିଟିକାଲ ଷ୍ଟେଟମେଣ୍ଟ, କଣ ଆମେ କଣ କରିପାରିବା? ଆମର ଆଜ ଏ ଲୟର ୟୁ ୱିଲ୍ ଆସିଷ୍ଟ ମି ନାଉ।
ଆଜ୍ଞା
କହିବା କଥା ଦେର ସଫିସିଏଣ୍ଟ ରିଜନ ତାକୁ ଆମେ ସେ ଆଟାକ୍ କଲେ, ସେଥିରେ କଣ ମିଳିବ? ତାଙ୍କର ଇଞ୍ଜୁରି ହଉଛି ଯଦି ଆର୍ଜନ କରନ୍ତୁ, ନହେଲେ ମୁଁ ରିଜେକ୍ଟ କରିଦେବି। No change in circumstances.
no change in
Sir, in 72 actually ସେମିତି କହିଲେ, now I can tell you he has a genuine case. This Narasimha Murthy was at the first instance had a genuine case because he had a heart ailment.
Yes.
And he was not when he was offered the treatment, se କହିଲେ ଯେ ମୁଁ ହେବିନି ବୋଲି। And second part that he has to face the situation of law, when a reverse of law, let it be rejected first. Thereafter he has changed the law.
he was not present at this spot.
ସେଟା ତ ମୁଁ ସେ କହୁଛନ୍ତି, ସେ ଆପଣ ନରସିଂହ ସେ କହିଛନ୍ତି ତ, ସେ କହୁଛନ୍ତି ପଲିଟିକାଲ ଥିଓରି, ପଲିଟିକାଲି ମୋଟିଭେଟେଡ ଇଏ, ବଟ୍ ହି ହାଜ ବେଟର କେସ୍। ବଟ୍ ଯଦି ସିଓର ରହିବ କଣ କି
ଲର୍ଡସିପ ଏଇଟା ତାହେଲେ ଆର୍ଜନ ହଉ, ନେକ୍ସଟ 7ଟା କେସ୍ ଅଛି ସେଇଟା କନସିଡର ଗୋଟେ
ସବୁ ଯାକ ଆସିବ।
let them be then bar this serial offending.
Serial offending in the minor cases malord.
ଶୁଣନ୍ତୁ ଆଜ୍ଞା, ଆପଣ କେବେ ଯଦି ରହିବେ, ଯଦି ସହରରେ ରହିବେ, ଆପଣ ଜାଣିବେ ଯେ ଆପଣଙ୍କର ହାର୍ଡଲି 10ଟା 15ଟା କେସ୍ ରୁ ଗୋଟେ କି 2ଟା ରିପୋର୍ଟ ହୁଏ, ନହେଲେ ହୁଏନି।
ଏଇଟା ଆଜ୍ଞା ମୁଁ କହିପାରିବି,
ଅବଭିୟସଲି ଆପଣ କହିପାରିବେନି, କାରଣ ଆପଣ ଅଲଗା ଜାଗାରେ ରହୁଛନ୍ତି।
ମୁଁ ସହରରେ ରହୁଛି,
ଆପଣ ଗୋଟେ ଆଇଡିଆଲ ଜାଗାରେ ରହୁଛି,
ମୁଁ
ଆଇଡିଆଲ ଜାଗା ଯୋଉଥିରେ କି କିଛି ହୁଏନି।
ସେଇଟା ଆଜ୍ଞା
And this behavior has to change, sir.
ଚେଞ୍ଜ ଆଜ୍ଞା sufficiently
even I have carefully not stated that he has not misutilized the liberty. That ground I can always, this is a valid consideration for a court, that whether this person who was granted bail earlier has violated or not.
ସିକ୍ୟୁରିଟି ଆଜ୍ଞା ଫ୍ୟାମିଲି ମେମ୍ବର ଦେବେ, କନସିଡର କରନ୍ତୁ।
ସେଟା କଣ ହନ୍ତାନି କି? ନରସିଂହ ମୂର୍ତ୍ତିଙ୍କର ତ ସେ ତାଙ୍କର he has a much better case. He was not present. He is a conspirator. All those things you have argued. It is not that you argued in the empty. You argued best possible arguments you have made. So you have arjun କରିଦିଅନ୍ତୁ, arjun କରିଦିଅନ୍ତୁ।
22 ତାରିଖ
ସେ ଶୁଣନ୍ତୁ, ପ୍ରୋବ୍ଲେମ ହଉଛି ଆପଣଙ୍କର ଟ୍ରାଏଲ କିଛି ପ୍ରୋସିଡ କରୁନି।
ନା ଟ୍ରାଏଲ ଆଜ୍ଞା ହଉନି ଜମା, ଫ୍ରେମ ହେଇନି।
that's a problem। ଦେଖିବା
ନେକ୍ସଟ ୱିକ କୁ,
ଠିକ ଅଛି,
ନେକ୍ସଟ ଫ୍ରାଇଡେ।
ନେକ୍ସଟ ଫ୍ରାଇଡେ ତ କରିହବନି, ଅଲ୍ଟରନେଟିଭ ରହିବ, ନେକ୍ସଟ। ଏମାନଙ୍କୁ ଦବା କଥା ନୁହଁ ଆଜ୍ଞା, ଆପଣ ଏତେ ଲୋକଙ୍କର ନେଇକି ଯାଉଛନ୍ତି,
ସଫିସିଏଣ୍ଟଲି ପନିଶ୍ଡ। ଆଉ ରହିଲେ ଆଜ୍ଞା 8-9 ମାସ ଲେଖା ରହିବେ।
କଣ୍ଡିସନ ଦେଖାନ୍ତୁ, he shall indulge in same kind of activity on release on bail. ସେ କଣ୍ଡିସନ ଯେବେ କୋର୍ଟ ଦେବେ, ସାଙ୍ଗେ ସାଙ୍ଗେ
22 ନେକ୍ସଟ ସିଟିଂ ଆସୁ।
ସେ ବର୍ତ୍ତମାନ ବି ସିନେମା ଦେଖୁଥିବେ, ସେ ଯୋଉ ସିନେମାରେ ସବୁ ଗୋଡାନ୍ତି ଧରିକି କାତି ଉଡିବ, କଣ କହୁଥିଲେ, ଏଇ ସେ କାତି ଉଡିବା ଷ୍ଟୋରି ଯୋଉ ବ୍ରହ୍ମପୁରରେ ଅଛି।
ନେକ୍ସଟ ସିଟିଂ ଦେଲା ଆସୁ,
ହଁ ଆସୁ, କାଉନସିଲ ଫର ଦ ମିଷ୍ଟର ଏଇଟାରେ କରିଦେବେ, BL 67 of 2024, Mr. Jyotirmoy Sahu for the petitioner, Mr. ଏଥିରେ ଆପଣ ଅଛନ୍ତି Mr. Karunakara Gaya for the additional standing counsel for the state. The learned counsel for the petitioner seeks accommodation to advance further arguments as paid for list on 22/3/2024 oblique। कौन से प्रार्थना करेंगे जे कि जल्दी केमते ट्रायल हबो, ताले हबो,
ट्रायल हबोनी
हबोनी त से थांत कोन दे when this next
ସେଇଟା ବି 1358
SSI be deleted from the court list।
13582 of 23 also same order, के जानकी राव ଉପରଟା।
Yes, ମୁଁ ମିସ୍ କରିଗଲି
ଆଜ୍ଞା
ବିଏଲ୍ ଏପିଏଲ୍ 13582 of 2023 ଟା ଦିଟା ଯାକ ସେକେଣ୍ଡ ମ୍ୟାଟର ଥାର୍ଡ ମ୍ୟାଟର ମୁଁ ଥାର୍ଡ
ଆଇଟମ୍ ଗଲା ଏଇଟା ଆଇଟମ୍ 11 also same melody.
ଆପଣ ଆପେଲ କଲେ
ଆଜ୍ଞା 13850 of 23.
ଏଥିରେ their behavior in jail custody is fine ମୁଁ ଗୋଟେ ରିପୋର୍ଟ ମାଗିଥିଲି
Not yet been received.
ସରି
Sorry, it's not yet been received.
ନଟ୍ ରିସିଭଡ୍ ଦେଖନ୍ତୁ ଆଗରୁ ଥିଲା ତାହେଲେ 11 ଟାରେ କରିବେ ମିଷ୍ଟର ସାହୁ ଜ୍ୟୋତିର୍ମୟ ସାହୁ ମିଷ୍ଟର ଅକ୍ଷୟ କୁମାର ପତି ଫର ଦ ଷ୍ଟେଟ୍ ଏଏସି ଫର ଦ ଷ୍ଟେଟ୍ ଆପଣ ଏଇଟା ଆଗରୁ ଆପିୟର କରିଛନ୍ତି ନା ଆଜି ଆପିୟର କରୁଛନ୍ତି
ନେ appear କରିଯାଇଛି already.
Mr. Sahu submits that he has instructions to appear after
Already
obtaining
filed.
consent. After
Yes.
obtaining consent from the learned counsel who was appearing earlier. Name of Mr. Sahu be indicated in the cause list. The name of Mr. S.S. Rai be deleted. এটা Mr. দাসকে ফেরিয়ে দিও হ্যাঁ এটা ভুল କରିଦେଲେ ଆଉ ଆପଣ ଆଗରୁ ଥିଲେ
ଆଜ୍ଞା ମୋଠୁ ଯାଇଥିଲା ପୁଣି ଫେରି ଆସିଲା
ଆଚ୍ଛା ଆଚ୍ଛା ଆଉ ସେଟା କହୁନାହାନ୍ତି ଆମେ କେମିତି ବୁଝିବା ଆଜ୍ଞା ସିଏ ସେଟା କହିଲେ କି ଏମିତି କଣ ଏଟା ଅର୍ଡର କରୁଛନ୍ତି କଣ ଲେଖିଲେ cause list after and I have to know in view of the fact that Mr. J. Sahu, who had earlier entered appearance, has been again has re-entered appearance after retirement of Mr. S.S. Rai,
yes
who appeared for some time. Yeah.
on 20
ମୁଁ ଭାବିଲି ସେ ଯେ ଭୁଲରେ କାଟିଦେଲେ ସେଟାକୁ ସେ ଆଉ ଥରେ ଆସିଗଲେ ଠିକ ଅଛି
ଓ ପ୍ଲେଜ
ସେ କଣ ହବ କି ମିଷ୍ଟର ସାହୁ ସେ ବର୍ତ୍ତମାନ ଆଜି ପାଇଗଲେ ତ ଇଏ ନରସିଂହ ମୂର୍ତ୍ତି ଫେର ଆପଣଙ୍କ ତାଙ୍କ ପାଖକୁ ଯିବ
ନା ଆଉ ଯିବେନି ସେମାନେ ୟାର ଚାରିଟା ୟାର ଚାରିଟା କେସ୍ ଜମା
ଫେଭିକଲ ନା କଣ ଠିକ ଅଛି
12
yes
My lord, hearing this case, my lord, the petitioner has been inside custody for the last 10 months and 26 days for alleged commission of offences punishable under section 398, 395 of Indian Penal Code, my lord. And you
ସେ
lord,
ଗୋଟେ କଣ ଥିଲା ଆପଣ ଯୋଉ affidavit ଦେଇଥିଲେ
my lord,
ଦେଇଛନ୍ତି କପି ସର୍ଭ କରିଛନ୍ତି
the lordship was pleased to direct me to file even an office copy, my lord. And,
ଶାନ୍ତି ଚୌହାନ
yes, my lord.
mother of the petitioner
It was filed on 15th February 2024. And it
yes
could not trace it out, my lord.
sorry I'm so sorry no ଆପଣଙ୍କ କଥାଟା ବେଳେ କଟି ଯାଉଛି
But that affidavit could not be traced out by this.
no now they have to update it
And he has,
there is some difficulty as far as this paperless case is concerned because
and he is already involved in 6.
କୋଉ accused କୁ bail grant ହେଇଛି କି
My lord, principal accused has been granted anticipatory bail, my lord.
ସେ ଛାଡନ୍ତୁ ସେଇଟା ଅଲଗା consideration
Yes, my lord, yes. All the accused persons have been granted bail.
anticipatory bail
One has been granted anticipatory, that is the principal accused, my lord. Radhe alias Radheshyam Namdev. He has been granted anticipatory bail by the Hon'Ble court.
yes
And one, my lord, Nipal Kharial, my lord, and he has been granted default bail, my lord. My lord,
ସେଠି ଯୋଉଟା default bail
investigation could not be, my lord,
default bail by the learned court in trial court
learned trial court, my lord.
present status of trial କହୁଛନ୍ତି ଚାର୍ଜ ସିଟ୍ ହେଇନି ଆଉ ତେଣୁ କଣ
Charge sheet has been submitted.
submitted
Yes, my lord.
ତାପରେ status of trial
My lord, the case is posted for evidence, perhaps.
আচ্ছা yes Mr. Patti that affidavit you have received that is in sync with your instruction also okay ସେ ଯାଆନ୍ତୁ it becomes easier for the court. Then आपण bench करिवा list करिवा it become difficult. Mr. This is item
12.
12. Mr. Keshav, you are Mr. Sahu.
I'm Shabi Behra.
Mr. Chabi Behra. Mr. Chabi Behra for the petitioner. Mr. Akshay Kumar Patti, additional standing counsel for the state. The DL appeal has been filed under section 439. Pura sentence paragraph ta pura likhiwe. The present since the earlier DL appeal 5256 of 2023 filed by the present petitioner was considered by this bench and rejected, and the prayer was rejected by order dated 6/10/2023. In view of the standing order number 2, so and so of this court, of this court, the matter has been placed before this bench for consideration. Para. The learned counsel for the petitioner submits that the petitioner is in custody since
19th April 2023.
19/4/2023. In the meanwhile, the final prosecution report has been submitted on 1/8/2023. Upon continuing to the learned counsel for the petitioner reiterates his submissions. Reiterates his submissions. It is submitted that the petitioner, being a local, submitted it is further submitted that the petitioner, being a local person, shall subject himself to the jurisdiction of the learned court in season of the matter, and shall abide by the terms and conditions if bail is granted by the court. Para. The learned additional standing counsel referring to the materials contained in the case diary furnished by the investigating agency and the past allegations of criminal activity against the petitioner opposes the prayer for bail. Para. However, it is not disputed at the bar that the affidavit filed by the petitioner indicating the past allegations of criminal activity is in sync with the report of the police contained in the case diary. Having heard the learned counsel for the petitioner and the learned additional standing counsel, and considering the period of incarceration already undergone by the petitioner, the court is inclined to grant bail to the petitioner subject to such stringent terms and conditions that would be imposed by the learned court in season of the matter, which shall include the following conditions. 2 of the family members, or 1 family member, one near relative. 1 family member, 1 near relative. पूरा सबुड़ा लिखिदेवे 14-15 जो अच्छी लास्ट में लिखिए से जो डिफॉल्ट गोटे पैराग्राफ होनी any observations made in this shall not be treated as expression of opinion on merits of the सेटा लिखिदेवे. Yes.
13.
Yes, Mr. Paul.
May I please, Lord? The petitioner is in custody since 21/2/2023. Near about 1 year and 1 month in custody.
Yes.
Last occasion, my lord has directed to the learned state council to verify the antecedents report, my lord.
Your file affidavit.
Yes, my lord.
So that is in sync with your report.
Yes.
Okay. তাহলে mother of the petitioner ଆପଣ last ରେ ଲେଖିଲେ affidavit କଥାଟା? ହଁ ସେଟା ଛାଡ ସେ ମତେ ଲାଗିଲା ସେ ଠିକ ଅଛି. The learned bar jota likhile, the learned counsel for the petitioner refers to the affidavit filed on behalf of the petitioner through his mother, indicating the past allegations against the petitioner to seek indulgence of this court. Same order.
Yes.
But again, one family member and one near relative.
Yes.
And be sure that I am not going to modify that condition.
Okay.
Because you have to show in real terms that any family member is not having property, you have to file that affidavit. That will be real trouble for you. So better you explain them.
Yes.
Some family members should take the responsibility. Yes.
14.
Please, Your Lordship.
Yes, please.
But I am there virtually.
Yes, please.
Actually, I am on accommodation because I am observing my father's Shraddh.
Yes, please.
Since it is already 4 o'clock, may I pray Your Lordship may take this up in the next sitting. In the meanwhile, I am filing an affidavit of the petitioner's wife and serving a copy of that to the state so that the state can take instructions on that affidavit.
Okay. Mr. Devasis, এটা কেটে ডাকিলে কে? 14. Mr. Devasis Panda, along with Mr. Vibhuti Vishal Mishra.
Yes.
For the petitioner, Mr. Akshay Kumar Papti, Additional Standing Counsel for the State, Mr. Balaram Naik for the informant. Your senior's name should be recorded.
Sure.
He's not there, so Mr. Balaram Naik for the informant. The learned counsel for the petitioner seeks accommodation to file certain affidavits on behalf of the petitioner to seek indulgence from the court as far as prayer for bail is concerned. Stop. Copy of the affidavit, if any, if filed, shall be served on the appearing counsel for the parties.
Already, sir.
The learned counsel for the state shall obtain instruction in response to those and as well as the learned counsel for the informant shall obtain instruction in response to those affidavits. List on IC 3-2024, Mr.
Aye.
Oblique when this bench sits next.
Obliged.
13 টা তখন ডিসপোজ করে দিলে 12 ଯାହା 13 ସେ ମଦର୍ସ ଆଫିଡେଭିଟ ଟା ଖାଲି ସେଥିରେ ନଥିଲା ମୁଁ ସେଥିପାଇଁ ଆପଣଙ୍କୁ 13 ଟାରେ ମଦର୍ସ ଆଫିଡେଭିଟ ଦେଖିଲା ପରେ ଆପଣଙ୍କୁ ଡାକିଲି ସେମ୍ ଆଫିଡେଭିଟ ବାଇ ଦ ମଦର ଇଏସ୍
15. May I please, Your Lordship?
yes
Initially, my lord, affair was registered under section 341, 294, 323, 326, 307, 451, 427, 506, 34 IPC.
informant kahanti informant has also appeared here yes Mr. Mahapatra.
Subsequently, it is turned to 302 IPC, Your Lordship.
Yes.
Here, my lord, the occurrence took place on 7/6/2023. My lord, what has happened, the son of the informant dashed to a Sajana Gacha and quarrel started out of it. Thereafter, Your Lordships, it is alleged that the informant opposed to that. The owner of that tree, they opposed to such dashing. Quarrel started. And it is ominously alleged that 3-4 persons, they have assaulted to Sudha and Bhima. I will take to Your Lordships to the affair. page 9.
Injury कौन ଥିଲା କି? How the medical report will come to aid ସେଥିରେ argue କରନ୍ତୁ.
ଆଜ୍ଞା.
Medical report ରେ କଣ ଅଛି? କଣ injury ହେଇଥିଲା? ଇଏ ଆଙ୍କ against overtake କଣ ଥିଲା?
It is omnibus overtake.
ନା ଓଭ୍ଲୁ ଆପଣ ପଢୁନାହାନ୍ତି ଆଉ.
FIR your lordship, it is omnibus.
ଆପଣ ଦେଖନ୍ତୁ ଆଜ୍ଞା କଣ ଇନଭେଷ୍ଟିଗେସନ ଅଛି କଣ ଏଫଆଇଆର ଅଛି କୋଉଠି ଓମନିବସ୍ ନୁହଁ କିଛି.
ତ ସୁଧାକୁ ମାତ୍ରେ ମୁଦଲା ମାନେ ରଘୁ ଧଡିଆ
କଣ ଇଞ୍ଜୁରି କଣ ପାଇଁ ଡେଥ୍ ହେଲା କୋଉଥିରେ ଡେଥ୍ କୋଉଥିରେ ହେଲା କଣ ହେଲା ଦେଖନ୍ତୁ ସେଇଟା ଦେଖନ୍ତୁ.
ମାନେ he was admitted in the hospital. Subsequently,
ସାର୍ ହସ୍ପିଟାଲ ଆଡମିଟ୍ ହେଲାନି ତାଙ୍କ ସେଇଟା ତ that's not I'm asking you sir.
Ma'am, injuries your lordship will find.
Sir, you must understand my approach.
Ma'am.
So whatever ତେଣୁ ଆପଣ ଶୁଣନ୍ତୁ one way of submitting a bail application is that to trivialize the whole thing.
Ma'am.
ଆଜ୍ଞା ମାରୁ ମରିଗଲା ଝଗଡା ହେଇକି ବାଡାବାଡି ହେଇଗଲେ ସେଇ that is not going to court as far as this court is concerned.
Ma'am.
You have to make a specific supporting you have to bring to the notice of the court supporting material କଣ ଅଛି କଣ କେମିତି justify କରିବେ ଯେ she can't be attributed ଇଏ କଣ ଚାହୁଁଛନ୍ତି ତୋଠୁ free fight grave and sudden provocation ସେଟା ସବୁ ଦେଖେଇବେ ନା
ଆଜ୍ଞା ଆଜ୍ଞା.
to what extent କୋଉଥିରେ ଆପଣ ଦେଖେଇବେ ସେଟା ମତେ ସେଟା କୁହନ୍ତୁ.
It is my lord, I will show to the injury report your lordship may kindly see.
ଆପଣଙ୍କ ପାଖରେ କେସ୍ ଡାଏରୀ ଅଛି?
No annexure also served to us. CD to be called for. Annexure ଦିଆହେଇନି. In fact, it is a transfer brief.
ସେଟା କହିବେ ନା ପ୍ରଥମରୁ.
It is a transfer.
Mr. H. ମହାପାତ୍ର
Annexure ଦିଆହେଇନି.
For the petitioner, Mr. Akshay Kumar Pati, Additional Standing Counsel for the State. The learned counsel for the petitioner submits that he has been engaged in this କେବେ ଫାଇଲ ହେଲା କି? ଆଚ୍ଛା ଏଟା ଆଉ ଜଣେ କି appear କରୁଥିଲେ?
ଆଜ୍ଞା ଆଜ୍ଞା.
The learned counsel for the petitioner submits that she has received the brief after obtaining consent from after the petitioner obtaining consent from the learned counsel who was appearing earlier. The learned additional standing counsel shall obtain up-to-date case diary and instruction. Para. List on 22/3/2024 when this bench sits next.
The first week of April your lordship.
अच्छा ताले से लिखंतु अच्छा से अपन रीजन टा लिखिबे काई लिस्ट हला पारा 1 लिखिबे पारा 2 टा लिखिबे by earlier order dated so and so the prayer for bail of the co-accused person was granted by this court. ପାଞ୍ଚେ ଚାରି ନା କେବେ?
ପାଞ୍ଚ ଚାରି.
Has to can list on 5/4/2024 as prayed for. ତାପରେ ଲିଖିଦେବେ state council shall obtain ଯୋଉଟା ତା ତଳକୁ ନେଇଯିବେ. ଆପଣ para 1 କଣ ଲେଖିବେ? The bail appeal has been filed for so and so. Para 2 ଲେଖିବେ since by order dated 23/11/2023 bail was granted by this bench to certain other accused persons. Pertaining to FIR number Chandanpur FIR 137 of 2023 PS Chandanpur, Puri. The present petition has been placed before this bench for consideration of the prayer for bail of another accused. Yes. ସେଇଟା ତାପରେ ତ ଲେଖିଲେ Yes. Yes.
16.
5 कहले परा April कहले
My lord, this,
5 oblique when this bench sits next. नहीं 5 कर दियो ठीक है
my lord, this case may be kindly be adjourned to next week.
आपन को ना
Pratibha Manjari Tarai.
Mrs. or
Miss.
Miss M.S. Pratibha Manjari Tarai. For petitioner, Mr. Akshay Kumar Popti, Additional Standing Counsel for the State. Paragraph 1 2 लिखी देबे. The Lord Counsel for the petitioner seeks accommodation to advance arguments. तक केबे 22 तारिख को पूछंती.
Yes.
Possibly. ମୁଁ କହି ପାରିବିନି ହବ କି ନାହିଁ. ମାନେ next Friday ନା ଆଉ ଆଗକୁ.
Next Friday, the coming week.
List on 22/3/2024 oblique when this bench sits next.
17.
My lord.
May I please, Lord?
Yes, please.
Page 11, on last occasion, the matter case was withdrawn, and your lordship has observed regarding the order passed by then accorded bench. It page 12. Obtain instruction from the petitioner as to whether he is ready and willing to deposit such amount in court below. It's a case, your lordship, that's
Yes.
It's a case, your lordship. The allegation is that I persuaded the informant to part with some money and he went to Dubai. He and his father went to Dubai. There, the finance would have been arranged for his company. He met the persons. I made the travel arrangements. He met the persons there, but they demanded 50 lakhs, which he said I can't pay. So they came back. Subsequently, I told them, okay, why did you not agree? It can be done at 10 lakhs or 20 lakhs. That in the process, they have paid this particular information.
When the last petition was withdrawn.
Withdrawn.
So they have to obtain upon instruction case diary achi.
Last through direction ଦେଇଥିଲେ case diary में.
Yes, sir. Achi.
Trial ହେଇଗଲାଣି ଗୋଟେ witness examine ହେଇଛି.
Acha.
That was on 8/8/2023. Thereafter, nothing proceeded. It has not proceeded further. After disposal before this honorable court, we approached the trial court once again for bail, which has came to be rejected. That is how we are before your lordship. On the last occasion, my lord said, take instruction whether your client is ready to file an affidavit or some sort of assurance of property or anything. Unfortunately, your lordship, nobody is supporting him. His wife is the only person. So not in a position. So if your lordship, so please just subject to case security of 50,000 and 1 lakh, whatever lordship may say.
That condition will be imposed by the learned trial court. Obviously that. Suppose the trial court, because I'm leaving it to the trial court.
No, if it is more than that, my lord, well, that is the financial position. Because nobody is coming forward even to swear an affidavit before my lord. So last time you were also indicated to file an affidavit.
Yes. They do something because to save time. Because what I find, whatever stint I am having this bench, this assignment, that lot of time is taken in filing affidavit. And from May it will be kept till pending, and in December.
No, there is no point.
There is no point in that way. Perhaps to expedite the thing.
So if your lordship says that it is to be some case security, he may, if he imposes more than 2 lakhs or 1 lakh, that will be difficult. If your lordship will say
you obtain the instruction how much cash security you can give.
That I have taken
1 lakh,
52 maximum 1 lakh.
Is he a habitual offender? How many percent he has cheated?
Nine.
He has received 1 crore 10 lakhs from 4 persons.
But there is a view that this is not a recovery proceeding. If he can, 4 ଜଣଙ୍କଠୁ ନେଇଛନ୍ତି।
କହୁଛନ୍ତି ଆଜ୍ଞା କିନ୍ତୁ କାହାଠୁ ମୁଁ ଡାଇରେକ୍ଟଲି ନେଇନି, ଏଠି ଗୋଟେ ରକେଟ କମ୍ପାନୀ କାହାକୁ ସେ ପେମେଣ୍ଟ କରିଛନ୍ତି, କ୍ୟାଶ ଟ୍ରାନ୍ସଫର
By that method, he has already received that money. That rocket company was also
ନା ମୋ ୱାଇଫ ର ନୁହଁ କି ମୋର ନୁହଁ ବୋଲି ମୁଁ ତ ଇନଷ୍ଟ୍ରକ୍ସନ ନେଇଛି ଏନିୱେ ଦ୍ୟାଟ ଇଜ ହ୍ୱାଟ ଦେ ଆର ସେଇଂ informant in this case one of the informants Pratyush Tripathi has been examined as witness number 1.
Your Lordship kindly see page number 103. By
ରହିଲେଣି 18/9/2022 ରେ
by that company, he has received the money and taken to the persons to the Dubai.
I didn't go to Dubai, they went to Dubai.
ଆପଣଙ୍କର ଆଗ୍ରିମେଣ୍ଟ ଏଟା ପତି ଏଟା କଣ
That is a forgery agreement which he has been manipulated, and by that process he has receiving money from the
ଏଥିରେ ପିଟିସନର ନା କଣ କହିଲେ ଫ୍ରମ ତ୍ରିପାଠୀ ନା
ସୁଶାନ୍ତ କୁମାର
ଏବଂ ପ୍ରଦୀପ କୁମାର ପ୍ରଧାନ ତ ଅଛନ୍ତି ପ୍ରଦୀପ କୁମାର ପ୍ରଧାନ ଅଛନ୍ତି କମ୍ପ୍ଲେନେଣ୍ଟ
ନାଇଁ ପ୍ରଭାକର ସରି ପ୍ରତ୍ୟୁଷ ତ୍ରିପାଠୀ ହେଲେ
ଇଜ ଦ କମ୍ପ୍ଲେନେଣ୍ଟ
ଆଜ୍ଞା
4% are there.
ସେ ଡିପୋଜିସନ ରେ କିନ୍ତୁ ଏଗ୍ରିମେଣ୍ଟ କଥା କିଛି କହିନାହାନ୍ତି ସେ
ନାଇଁ ମିଷ୍ଟର ପତି ଯୋଉଟା ପ୍ରଡ୍ୟୁସ ଏସି ଯୋଉଟା ପ୍ରଡ୍ୟୁସ କରୁଛନ୍ତି ସେଥିରେ ଆକ୍ଚୁଆଲି ଅଛି ସମ୍ ପ୍ରଧାନ
ଆଜ୍ଞା
4% are there. There is 4 agreements.
Mr. Pati, how this person has been benefited? Because what Mr. Sodang is arguing that the persons went to Dubai. Yes, जो complainants, they went to Dubai. They interacted with some other persons.
No, by these persons.
No, he is saying that he is never went to Dubai.
He has not gone to Dubai, but he has arranged everything.
Their passport, visa and all that. In November 2020, we had been to Dubai. I am not there.
He received the money, arranged everything, go Dubai.
They say, Your Lordship, that the certain company, they say, transferred some amount. And that also how much amount in this deposition is not coming through some Rockist properties, account of Rockist properties.
ଏମିତି କେତେ ଜଣ ଅଛନ୍ତି ବର୍ତ୍ତମାନ ଆପଣଙ୍କର ଇନ୍ କଷ୍ଟଡି
ମୋ ଛଡା
ହଁ
ଆଉ ମୁଁ ଜାଣିନି ସେ ନାଇଁ ଆଉ କେହି ନାହାନ୍ତି
ନାଇଁ ସେମାନଙ୍କ ଷ୍ଟାଟସ କଣ whether they have applied for bail or not
ନାଇଁ ଆସୁନି ଯଦି ସେଠି ବି ନାହିଁ ହେଇନି ଗାଡି ଆଉ କେହି ଆରେଷ୍ଟ ବି ହେଇନାହାନ୍ତି
Are you sure?
That was the instruction.
You take the instruction.
Yes, Your Lord.
Here, Mr. Patti, the highest offense is 420. But highest punishable, highest period of 420.
Yes.
The next table account. You just be clear on the point that these persons, what is their complicity, to what extent they have benefited out of the money. Mr. Patti, you also look into that.
Yes.
Because his contention is that he has not benefited, but he has facilitated.
Yes.
And ultimately, maybe you will not be able to, if the money has been already transferred to Dubai, then this fellow will not be able to get it anything from there. Mr. Santanu Kumar Solanki, Senior Counsel for the, instructed by Mr. A.K. Naik for the petitioner, Mr. Akshay Kumar Pati, Additional Standing Counsel for the state. The learned counsel for the petitioner seeks accommodation to obtain certain further instructions in the matter to advance arguments. As paid for list on 22/3/2024 when this bench sits next. The learned additional standing counsel shall obtain specific instruction as to the complicity of the present petitioner in the transaction alleged against him in the affair. As paid for complicity oblique the amount received. Amount received लिख दो. Yes.
If I am not there on next occasion, my associate will present the case.
No, even I am not sure that the bench will function. There is a difficulty in getting the bench to function.
You are not certain, I understand, my lord.
Yes. Thank you.